And what about the marks on Eric's back?
Eric Volz tenía rasguños en sus espaldas.
Vanessa Cordero was the appellate prosecutor who argued to uphold Volz's conviction.
These are the marks. Does the state believe that those were made by Doris's fingernails?
Entonces, la médico forense determinó de que esos rasguños tenían un solo patrón de comportamiento, es decir, un solo patrón de que se haya realizado, y es a través de las uñas.
In his defense, Eric Volz said the marks came from carrying Doris's coffin at her funeral. A possibility that I wanted to explore.
So, if the funeral was here and you said the crowd was out here, I'm interested in the distance that he carried the coffin.
This is the church of San Juan Bautista, the site of Doris Jimenez's funeral.
So they would come out the front door, then down the steps, which is not exactly a level ground, and then, that's a pretty good distance, out to a waiting car, and my guess is that it would be there.
Eric Volz was one of 4 men carrying a coffin with sharp corners weighing at least 200 pounds, down a flight of stairs and over a distance of more than 100 yards. But could that burden be enough to leave these marks? Dr. Nancy Jones is a well-regarded medical examiner in Chicago. A veteran of some 10,000 autopsies, Dr. Jones agreed to sit down with me and the evidence and tender her professional opinion about the marks on Eric Volz's shoulder.
Now, they're very clear, of course, widely spaced. What do you make of them?
Well, actually, fingernail marks are scratches. They're abrasions. They are friction injuries. These are not abrasions. With abrasions and scratches, you actually should see where the direction of force, so you should have some piles of the epidermis piling up. There's nothing at all that looks anything like that, which totally removes it out of the realm of being a scratch. This is a very fresh, brand new bruise.
Fresh bruise.
Yes.
Well, we do have some video showing what might have happened.
Dr. Jones reviewed the video of Doris's funeral.
Yes, so you can see how much pressure it's actually placing. It's actually indenting the tissue of this young man. And you also have a relatively sharp edge.
She began to see more evidence supporting the idea that Eric's injuries came not from Doris's fingernails, but from her casket.
Well, actually, it's interesting here because this young man back here is actually pushing it upward, which is going to be forcing more weight on the person in the front who's actually got it has it resting on his shoulder.
Look at the depression there.
Yes, and it's right near where you can see an injury on his body in the photograph.
That's right. Now, the judge in this case said unequivocally these could only be made by fingernails. What do you think?
I think the judge does not know of what he or she speaks. These are not fingernail marks. These are pressure marks, perfect for what I'm seeing here in this video.